Hello, hello, welcome or welcome back, my beautiful people. Thank you for joining me today. So hopefully you seen my last video. If not, please go check that out. In the last video, you got a tour of the whole house. So you know that we are standing in the entryway and that's where we're gonna be decorating today. I'm going to be decorating for summer. We have put spring and Easter up and we're gonna be decorating for summer. This is gonna carry us, guys, probably all the way until August when I start doing my fall decorating, which I am excited about already. But today we're gonna be focusing on summer. So it's gonna be probably a pretty neutral look, which I am excited about, and I hope you are excited. This is gonna be the look that's gonna carry us throughout the summer. I will probably add in a few things for like Memorial Day and 4th of July, just a few little things, but for the most part, we are going to be keeping this look all the way through the summer. So guys, I am excited and I hope you are inspired by today's video. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so just to start out, I'm gonna do a quick recap of the space that we're gonna be decorating today. Okay guys, so right here are the things that I am thinking about using to decorate. And of course, you know, the first thing we're gonna do is get everything cleaned up. So I'm gonna wipe this table down, bust it down, and then get it all nice and shiny. So, you know, you don't wanna ever decorate and put it on a surface that's not clean. When you wipe your surfaces down, get your glass shining, get your wood all nice and clean and pretty, then everything always looks better. So always do a little wipe down first. So y'all, what y'all just seen was me killing this weird spider looking bug, which if you know me, I do not do spiders nor bugs, so I had to stump him 3 times real good and make sure he was good and dead. Back to the video. Okay guys, I decided to go with the tall plant. I think it gives more of the impact. So now that I have this area styled, I'm going to move on over here to the buffet area, or my buffet table. Okay guys, so I'm just going back in with my beautiful beloved cherry blossom arrangement. I am not going to go get new flowers this summer, but what I am going to do is just add these beautiful picks that I picked up from Popshelf. These are only $3 a pick. So to me, this is just a budget-friendly way to just change up your look without having to go and buy a whole new arrangement. Yeah, I do have a lot of different arrangements that I switch out year round, but I don't always go and purchase something new. Sometimes I just kind of add to what I have or move things around. So to me, it's always good to shop your house or, affordable ways like this just to kind of add a little something to what you already have to give it a new, fresh look without having to go buy something brand new. I really love the way this turned out, guys. It looks so beautiful in person. Let me know what you think. Y'all, I don't know if y'all still use Potpourri. I typically don't. I like to use my diffusers and plugins, but oh my god, this Potpourri smells so good. It's heavenly scent, I'm telling you. I can't even describe what it smells like, but I would just say it just smells summery. It smells very light. It's not overpowering, but it smells so good. And it just has like just enough when you're walking through this area where you smell it. Just a very heavenly scent, not overpowering at all. It smells so good and it's pretty also. I picked that up from Homesense if you're interested. Okay guys, so really quick about this buffet table. I've had this buffet table for a few years. I picked it up from an antique shop and it was originally just a wood color, and I recently painted it this beautiful blue color with some leftover paint that we had from the kitchen, and I absolutely love it. I just kind of wanted to give it a new look, freshen it up, and tie it in with a new house. And I love the way it came out. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, guys. So most of the things that I will be styling with today either came from Homegoods or Homesense and Kirklands. I think I have a few items that may have came from the at-home store, Hobby Lobby, and then maybe Pop Shelf. So just to kind of let you know, I will put that down in the description where everything came from. Exactly what look I was going for when I started styling this table, but I will say it is definitely giving me very much French country, and I do love me some French country. Just with the textures and the layering, the art, the whites and the blues, it's giving me very French country beachy theme. But I am absolutely loving the way that it is coming out. I love all the new items that I picked up. And like I said, I will let you know where everything came from. But just to kind of go ahead and let you know some of the newer things that I picked up that I know should be still available are the art. I picked that up from Kirklands. I picked the books up from Kirklands also, both of them. And those are just textured linen books. They're faux books, so they're not actual real reading books. And then the candle came from Kirkland's as well. And those beads came from Hobby Lobby. And then those blue pigs that I added to the greenery, that came from Micheals. And then the greenery and the small textured vase came from the Homesense store. Y'all, I love the Homesense store and the Homegoods store. They are pretty much, you know, like the same store, the sister stores. So now what I'm doing is I am bringing in a little bit of that Memorial Day decor that I was telling you about, that I just may add a few things in just because, you know, it's just one day. So for Memorial Day and 4th of July, I would typically do something like this. My daughter gets really excited about, you know, holidays, so I just like to make things fun and festive for her. So I'm just adding just a few things in for her. Okay, guys, so all I'm doing here is just going back and showing you what I did for this Martha Stewart arrangement, just to kind of tie in the blue. I bought some smaller blue hydrangeas and added them in the arrangement with the white hydrangeas, just to kind of tie in the blue. I didn't cut them down because I want to be able to use them later, but I feel like it came out really cute and it did the job as far as tying the blue in. Let me know what you think. Okay, guys, and here is one final look at how everything turned out on this table. I really love the way this little vignette turned out. It looks so nice. I feel like it's even more beautiful in person, and I feel like this look can definitely carry us throughout the summer, like I said, all the way until fall. I can add in things here and there, but it is pretty much going to be the look. I absolutely love it. So now we have moved over to the final space we're going to be decorating, which is the formal dining. And of course, you know, the first thing I'm going to do is get it all clean, get everything looking all nice and sparkly and shiny. Like I said, you always want to start with a clean surface, so that's what I'm doing here. Up from the Homesense store, and I thought it would just be fun just to kind of do something a little different instead of using it as the traditional way we would use a wreath, and just make it a centerpiece by putting the arrangement that I already had on the table inside of it. And I love the centerpiece because I like all the pretty lemons on it. The lemons and the yellow definitely give me that summer vibe. Okay, so now I'm just adding in some wicker placemats and gold chargers that I picked up from Hobby Lobby that I've had for some years now. And then on top of that, I'm going to put down my Pioneer Woman white plates. They're kind of an off-white color. I've had these for quite some time too, but I love the scallop look of the plates. I think they are so pretty. To mimic that, I have these small plates that I picked up from Hobby Lobby this year recently. I have a blue flower, a yellow flower, and then a pink flower. There also was a red flower included, but I didn't actually use that on this tablescape. And now I'm going to go in with this yellow napkin and gold ring holder to add to the table. Like I said, I want to keep it pretty neutral and not too busy, so I did not add any silver. In case you were curious of where I purchased my furniture from. So for this room, I had a particular look in my mind, and I knew that it may not be easy to find. So in those situations, I like to go to antique shops, consignment shops, or like marketplace. So that's where I was able to find my table. I was looking for a light wood table with this particular look. So I was able to find it on the marketplace for a very affordable price. And then I knew I wanted these beautiful tufted nail head chairs and bench to go with it. I was originally looking for something maybe like a lighter color, almost white, but I'm glad that I didn't go that route and that I got this beautiful kind of beige color because it's going to be definitely a lot easier to keep clean. And I picked these up from the American Furniture Warehouse. So that is a store that we do have here locally in Houston, but they are also across the country if you want to check them out. They have a wonderful selection of furniture at wholesale prices. You can go and just pull up and pick up your furniture that same day. It's great. They also deliver, so that's where I was able to pick up these beautiful chairs, and they're super comfortable and sturdy. They are just lovely. I'm so glad I found them. And then also I found these glasses that I just added to the table. Those came from Kirklands. So that is the look for the tablescape. And now I'm going to move over here to the buffet. And guys, I just recently picked this buffet up from the I picked this up from Homesense. This one came from Homesense, so I was thrilled to find it. I needed something to hold all of my dishes. Guys, I have a lot of like platters and serveware dishes, so I needed something in here to hold that type of stuff. So that's why I have a lot of cabinets. So now, of course, the first thing I'm gonna do, get it clean. So you see me, I'm wiping down everything. And then I'm just going to do just some simple decorations on top of the buffet. All right, my beautiful darlings, that's going to be it for today. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had fun. I hope you got inspired to decorate for the summer. If you haven't already, guys, if you are enjoying these videos, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Until then, keep it cute and be good to yourself. Okay guys, since it was late when we did the final view of all the spaces that we decorated yesterday, I wanted to come back in today and show you what everything was looking like in the beautiful daylight and also the final looks. I did slightly change a couple things up. You'll see that as far as the Memorial Day look. But guys, this is it. I will see you on the next one. Bye.